Hey guys, welcome back to EK TV. I'm delighted here to have Kohei Kurihara with me today, the president of the Tokyo Chapter Government Association. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you for having.
So how are you finding the Malta Blockchain Summit so far?
I was kindly to be invited here. Why not just speaking about how it happens in the Japanese blockchain scene, the space, how we can get involved. And this is just reason why I come here and try to bridge the government level, or more private companies to start something called together in Malta between Japan and this.
So could you tell us a little bit more about your role as president of the Tokyo Chapter Government Association?
Sure. I'm taking charge in Tokyo is try to make a community with included the public people that come to the blockchain space. In the global, I guess, blockchain is a very key part of it to make a modernized new system. Japan is also watching the processes how we can go inside this movement. But I guess that this is more needed to educational activities to make sure what the blockchain technology is. This is a key part of it. Our entity is try to push the membership, enable them to find out what the blockchain technology is. So I'm try to make sure the Japanese people is also becoming a member of the blockchain space. So that's why I make my effort there.
And what initiatives do you have to enable that?
I think what I'm doing is just a bridge in the government level. I sometimes the business conference is just speaking, get engaged with the local government or local blockchain professional, and I try to bring this network to the Japanese people to start something together. So this is what I initiated so far, and I try to push up the more and more.
Okay, so as far as I understand, Japan was the first country in the world to legally recognize Bitcoin. How different is Japan's approach to cryptocurrency, would you say, right now, as opposed to Malta, for example?
I think the government is trying to take in the balances. Of course, the crypto has some aspects, sometimes it's when the prices go down, some people lose their assets. But the other times they have a very big advantage. They can send the money without any commission, or it's been very faster. This is something that we have a benefit, and there's some bad point, I guess. So the government is trying to take in the balances how we should focus on next decade's market creations. So that's why the government is trying to put some specific regulations for the crypto exchange to make it more healthy for the investors who can easy to come to the platform. This is something that happens, and they try to make a collaboration with external part of crypto market. They try to make an examination how it works right now.
And is there any examples of the Japanese government or Japanese businesses actually integrating blockchain at the moment?
Yeah, I try to introduce one project. Is coming from the local cities. One of my friends is working in this space. He's trying to make a blockchain boarding. The boarding is needed to be more secure. We are using a paper boarding system. This is a kind of the writing on something specific name on that, but this is easy to trace by the administrators. This is not kind of the theory. So this is a key part of it. The blockchain is a temper-proof. It could be secure, the processes, when you decided to make a voting for any specific candidates. These things is a kind of the promising the space with using a blockchain in the future.
So what do you think are some of the most innovative ways that governments can integrate blockchain into their systems?
I'm personally expecting to solve the problem is electric data interchange issues. This is it happens somewhere in Japan. In particular, the small companies are using a different system. Still, it's not connected. This is a big problem. They have to go back to the old system, like using a fax or paperwork. It takes a lot of the time and cost. If the blockchain works in the system, they can easy to eliminate intermediates they can use without any traditional system. This could happen push up the market level, the business level. It finally goes to the new type of the business creation in the future.
And would you say there's any specific cities in Japan that are, favorable more to blockchain, or you have a lot of big blockchain community there?
I'm just talking with one city in Fukuoka. It's the west part of it. They have tried to make a consortium with included the part of some blockchain company. The blockchain related company, like even they are not started right now, but they try to make and develop a new technology. They try to make more good collaboration across some cities, some professionals, like in Asian countries or European as well. We are welcome to do something with them, like to start out the new things with working something new creation together.
And what is Tokyo's vision for e-governance?
I think the e-governance is just a starting level. We are part of the members of the community try to make an updates in the information what's happening outside. Like in Singapore has been quite advanced. They have a digital identity they can use a lot. But Japan, even we have a digital identity almost distributed is 40 million people is having it, but actually it's not using a lot. It's just like when go to the store, you have to submit it both your digital identity and driver license. It takes a duplicate. It's not meaningful. So the government is trying to reduce this process and they try to increase the opportunity to use this digital identity effectively. So I'm very pleased to having an interview like this. I have to appreciate it to all the viewers seeing that. What I'm role is to try to bridge the people who want to create something together. I'm based in Japan. I have some networks, resources. If you need anything, if we can do something together, please feel free to contact me on LinkedIn and Twitter or something like my social.
Okay, great. How do people get in touch with you? Do you guys have a website or?
We have a website and government association. Then I had started my own project. It's a Collaborate. This is focusing on the industry migration of blockchain technology, and we finally get the new platform there. I'm very happy if you come to the website and see what it works in the future.
Fantastic. Okay, thank you so much for talking to us today. That's EAK TV. Make sure to subscribe to the channel below.